Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to another round of Ep.2. Solo, but will be co-op. Apparently we have to beat this stage as well to unlock the co-op, because the co-op thing wasn't there yet, which was that ship hologram in the middle. So we're going to do this. Tells us to go to the elevator, but you can't go to the elevator. This is actually an achievement, I remember this. One of the in-game achievements. Which may also end up being the achievements on Steam. Anyway. Bad zombie. You too. You need a key first. So let's go grab that. It's like a key card or something. Hungry zombie. Big zombie. Also has a projectile. Let's use our new power. You see, the enemy ends up floating. That's the power we chose. And float through the wall. I need that. Yep. There you go. And you see it took energy, which is the blue bar thing. Grab this. Green card, nano. You needed that key card. Okay. Now I may have just shot all those orbs, looked super cool in the first episode. Do not expect that to continue. I just remembered where those were. Many of them I will not remember. It'll just be, hey, I see them, and we'll get them. Do you have to shoot them? No, not at all. So if you try the elevator, she'll say, oh yeah, you have to get a key card, and then you go and get the key card.
Minikin should be down there somewhere. I'm quite sure it's really him, not one of his clones. He used to be the chief engineer, and also one of Magnum's first experiments. They put him in the cryo machine in a stable state and used his clones for further research.
Single round at a time. This is a shotgun. The gun you pick up will be dependent on your character, but don't worry, you can use all manner of guns. But her two weapons, Jane's, are the Magnum and the shotgun. So that's what you'll start with.
There don't seem to be any guards at the moment.
So let's mess around with the shotgun.
I'm getting
12
a spike in the readings. One of the vats just opened. It's not a regular zombie.
I'd better kill it fast then.
Not creepy at all. This is a dead spacer. It has a poison spit, as you saw. It also has a psionic scream attack. The key is to not let it get close. For either attack. Load a shell at a time. I remember one of the achievements is to not get hit by that on this stage. There's a tablet. Don't step in the poison. Project Powerfish Report. Powerfish, yes. Powerfish Report. Status terminated. Further research and breeding of the powerfish was terminated as the original needs were already fulfilled and integrated into the Dead Effect project. The latest additional tweaks to the genome of the fish caused some minor unintended side effects, while the power capacity remained almost the same. Research might be reopened later on Tau Ceti, depending on the planetary status and needs for the colony. So what Powerfish was supposed to do, it's an offshoot of research in the electricity sensors and biological power storage systems used by several Earth species. Especially deep ocean something fish. Reverse engineering of genes that allowed electrical manipulation. Powerfish is an attempt to breed a very efficient biological energy source that would generate electricity from the food gathered in the ocean and periodically return to discharge it in the base to provide power. So they were going to use basically fish that could provide electricity. neat idea, but apparently got terminated. Sad.
Huh. Is that a zombie fish?
Step
It
from the
was a
poison.
side project. The original research focused on the way some deep-sea fish use electricity. Your power implants were originally based on
Side room
it.
here.
Check the data on the pad if you want to know more.
Okay. This is a math puzzle. So if you want to have some math in your game. Connect chips to reduce the number on the scanner to exactly 0. So you have to take a number of you can do as many as you want, but you have to get the number to exactly 0. So we could do 14 and 10. 24 minus 14 is 10, 10 minus 10 is 0. You could do 21 and 3. You know, there could be multiple ways to finish the puzzle. This one's a simple one. Some of them will have larger numbers, and you'll have to really think about it. You could do 17 and 7. Let's do that one. There you go. It's that one's simple. An interesting lock.
Inside and damn, they blocked the sensors. Sorry, I didn't see them before.
Eliminate the dogs. With our new shotgun. Load. Shotgun's powerful, but of course it loses power at range. Also with this shotgun you have to load it a shell at a time. So make sure you have some time to reload. Another tablet. Orders Michael Steele. Notice Michael Steele, who is Minikin, put into cryo with serious brain damage. Due to the botched implantation procedure, several of his brain centers were seriously damaged, including his speech centers, resulting in serious aphasia. I don't know what that is, I'm sorry. Together with his violent temper, he is now unpredictable, incomprehensible, and dangerous to himself and all around him. We'll try some stabilization procedures later, but for now he must be kept on ice unless I or Professor Wagner inform you otherwise. So apparently something bad happened to this Michael Steele Minikin fellow. But we're gonna let him out because we need him.
Complete. Activating subject's metabolism. Subject now awake.
Subject now awake.
Vital signs.
Warning, abnormal signs detected. That's not great.
Go get him.
For using
He'll be weak
ESS
after long hibernation.
Michael Steele. We hope you had pleasant dreams.
Hurts. Minikin hurts. Fuck science. Minikin hurts.
Talk to him. Try to wake him up.
Stand up. This place isn't secure. We need to leave.
Minikin, no. No science. No more.
Hey, I'm Jane. Don't like those science types either, but they're coming for us. We need to hit the road.
No science. Minikin hurts.
Pain is weakness leaving the body. Come on, we have to move.
Minikin
Pain is weakness leaving the body.
trusts. Minikin goes. But Minikin hurts.
Let's see here. 93 and 11. There we go. And we get a medkit. Escort Minikin back to the elevator. Minikin is awesome. You'll see. Let's go around real quick before we head back to the elevator. Gather stuff. We're missing a bunch of cash. Grab money. Full ammo. Oh, there's another ore. Missing one. Maybe we'll see it on the way back. Okay.
You'll have to shoot your way out.
All units, secure the
Kill the soldiers. Remember, they're on extermination orders.
Target spotted.
You get to use your abilities.
Target in range.
You can stop reloading at any time. With this to fire. Boom. Kill the zombies. I think I was in the line of fire there for Minikin. Which I don't think there's friendly fire. If there is, it's not too much. I'm feeling there may be an orb in here. It's like we're gonna probably miss one. Unless there's one in here. Kill the zombies. Escort Minikin from human storage, which is
The way back
here.
is clear.
Extra money.
Move it. I need to unscramble Minikin's brain before the damage gets worse.
Worse. Already looks brainless.
medicine.
Again, barely remember those.
Healing process.
It'll get worse for me finding those. Don't worry. It's just because I remember where those are. Alright, we got all the money too. Good. Let's get out of here then. This way? This way, I think. Sometimes the follow arrow
We're in all
won't.
trouble.
There won't be. Quest completed. There's Minikin. Yay! Not as many headshots. Not as good accuracy either. I level up, we got skill points, we can unlock a new ability, and we got an extra 500 cash. Now, something I must note. My level and Finn's level may not be the same. Especially as we start to play. Because although everybody does get EXP, I believe, for whenever a zombie dies, the person that killed the zombie gets more EXP. So we could end up not being quite the same level. But we hopefully will be close. You know, I'm just warning you as we really start playing. Who needs GPS? Found an elevator card without being told. So there's that one. Finish the mission without using paralyzer or abilities. Yeah, see, I was using abilities there, but so it does save over all your files, the achievements, because they're achievements for Steam as well. You don't have to earn the achievements with every character. Dodge that. Weren't hit by the boss's ultrasound wave. We weren't. That's good. And wakey wakey. Finish the mission on any difficulty because we woke up Minikin. Headshots, accuracy. Secret orbs. Found all the secret orbs. Found all the money. Good. So we'll get some money, and again, I'm going to take the primary ammo box. And you get 1 unlock and 2 skill points for every level you get.
Minikin, Jane, welcome. Here, this gun. You take.
Thanks, Minikin.
Thanks. That will be useful.
See how awesome. Gives you a shotgun. He gives you whatever your primary weapon is, I believe.
You're supposed to be some kind of engineer. Is that true?
Minikin engineer. Best engineer.
How are you with guns?
Upgrade. Gun better. Minikin good.
Minikin good. Minikin is good.
Can
So,
upgrade. Minikin can.
Minikin can. This Minikin's awesome. Shop resets every 20 minutes in game, I believe. And you see there's 19 minutes left, and I think that's right. There are frag grenades. You can have different types of grenades. Trip mines. You place them, and then there'll be a laser tripwire. Enemy trips the tripwire. Boom, explosion. Shock grenades, which, it's just like they sound. They shock enemies. Frag grenade, throw it, boom. You do damage. So just depending on what type of play style you want to have. Something more protective, you set them up, have the enemies come to you. I believe the shock grenade has not as much of a blast radius as the frag grenade, but it does more damage. Also, I think the shock can stun, something like that, and then just your standard frag grenade. You can upgrade the Tesla bolt. You can't buy another Tesla bolt. You'll always have it with you. You can buy ammo here. You click the ammo, it'll tell you how much you get for money. And, oh, it equip us with our new shotgun. Good. From the inventory, you can sell things you don't need anymore. Can't sell the grenades. I think the grenades go up with your level as well. Something like that. So, the other thing you could do at Minikin, one of the things you could do at Minikin's shop is you can upgrade your weapons. So you want to upgrade the shotgun. It has the level of the weapon can go up as you upgrade it. This kind of gives you a sense of, this is a level 3 weapon, we're level 3, so it'll be good for what we're fighting. But you can upgrade it and make it even better. All weapons have the level they come at, and then the level they will be equal to when upgraded. So we can upgrade damage, and this is the cost. You get plus 1.4 damage. Times 7, remember it's a shotgun, pellets. Each pellet does this much damage. Each pellet that hits. So you can upgrade that. You can upgrade the accuracy of weapons. Codex, which you could think of like slots on weapons where you put in these additional upgrades that you'll find, basically. Kind of like skill slots, but for weapons. More on those later when we have some. Make it to where the weapon has more of those. Increase the magazine size. And increase the reload speed, which I will do. So you can see the bar is filling up as we buy upgrades. To tell you how close you are or how far away you are to upgrading the weapon to max. See, the cost goes up each time. So the upgrades on the more to the right will cost more than the initial upgrades. More rare weapons will have more upgrades. We got this crossbow. I think this is an explosive crossbow. That's why it has so much damage. You'd be saying, whoa, your shotgun only does 7 times 27. Your Magnum does 87. This does 809. It's gotta be super great, right? Yes and no. It has an explosive bolt. That's great. If you miss, not so good. You don't carry a lot of ammo for it either. Also, it reloads pretty slow, and that's about it. That's about all I can think of. The main thing is it reloads really slow, pretty slow. You don't get a lot of ammo for it either. We will be coming across many different types of weapons. Primary weapons, secondary weapons. All different kinds, different upgrades, different codexes we could put on them. Speaking of weapons, you can buy weapons at Minikin's shop. There are 4 or 5 different levels of weapons. There are white weapons, which are just common plain. There are these regular weapons, which are green box. Treasured weapons in blue, which are a step above. See, they can be upgraded more. Max 5. Also more expensive. Legendary weapons, which have this yellow border. And mythical weapons, which are the biggest weapons. Well, the ones that can be upgraded the most. And can stay with you for a while. There are also ranged weapons. And there are melee weapons. Like this sword here. Damage, knockback chance to knock back a enemy. Swinging melee weapons takes stamina, so you have to keep an eye on your stamina. This percentage is the percentage of your current stamina to swing. So every swing will take 32% of my stamina, so I can only swing it a few times before I get tired. So that's something to keep an eye on. Stamina consumption. But you see, there's these ice pick are intended as climbing tools, but they're a melee weapon now. Knives, swords. They'll swing different. They'll have different swing speeds, different ranges, things like that. Brass knuckles. So on and so forth. There's a bunch of different weapons. There's the explosive crossbow bolt, right? This is a regular bow and arrow. It's a compound bow, but it shoots arrows. Not as much damage, but you reload it faster. You know, but not as much damage as the crossbow bolt. My advice is just, when you get weapons through quests and stuff, try them out. See what you like. Then once you know, you can go and buy weapons that you think you like a lot. There are assault rifles. Anti-material rifles. So like a sniper rifle. 45 ACP. Pistol. Using 45 rounds. Same thing there. The 44 Magnum that I have. This uses Gauss rounds. It's like a miniature railgun. 357 Magnum. 12 gauge. 10 gauge shotgun. And all of these will play different. Damages will be different. Accuracies will be different. Magazine size. Reload speed. Just how they feel. Some things you can't see, like how far you feel like you can fire the weapon. They'll just feel differently. Like we have this Velvet shotgun is what we have now. 5.56 assault rifle, but it'll fire different than, say, the Turn 37S. This will fire different. It'll feel different to you. This is a 7.62 rifle. Machine gun. A double barrel shotgun. These are the codex things I was telling you about. It tells you what kind of weapon it can go on. Not compatible with these weapons. This upgrade adds a minor power boost to each shot. Though the efficiency of the shooting doesn't improve much, enemies killed by this gun are often mutilated beyond any recognition. Enemies killed with headshot explode. They'll explode and do damage to things about it. Things around it, excuse me. So there's so many different weapons that you can get. Try out. They'll all feel and play different. You may not think so. These use the same ammo. But the sights will be different. Just how they feel will be different. How much they kick. But even if the ammo is the same, trust me, they'll feel differently, and you'll end up liking this gun more than some others. What I'm going to try to do is show off different guns as I get them. So I'm gonna equip the...
Bow down to me.
We'll buy some ammo. See, we can only carry 21 bolts. Each bolt will do a lot of damage, but we can only carry 21. So we'll take the Smith & Wesson as backup. If you ever run out of ammo, don't panic. You're not completely helpless. You're close to it, but you're not completely helpless. You always have the Tesla bolt with you. Aim for the head if you can. At a moderately close range, fire, wait for the cooldown to be up, and fire that way. Hope an enemy drops some ammo so you can get back to using your other weapons. But it does a lot of damage, the Tesla bolt. It's a really good like emergency weapon. Or a weapon to use if there's just one zombie left and you want to try to save some ammo. Or if you don't feel rushed very much. So there's Minikin shop. Upgrade, like you could upgrade the Tesla bolt. The Tesla bolt will level with you. So it's level 3 because I'm level 3. The Tesla bolt levels with you. You can upgrade its damage, its codex count. It can have codexes. The last thing is, Minikin has a bunch of stuff. Now, some of the stuff is expensive, as you can see here. Let's go to the stuff over here. These are crafting materials, basically. What? Crafting? Yeah, more on that later, though. Quite a bit later, actually. Anyway. Like, I just unlocked it when we stopped playing the game. Me and Knight and some other friends. Anyway, you can buy these ammo boxes. Remember the ammo boxes I've been taking? Here you go. We will buy some of them. Cost goes up as you level. Buy some secondary ammo boxes. Instant med kits. Here is a meta bag. This will give you all your health back. Battery half health, full health. It works for 2 minutes, but it will significantly increase your health regeneration. These are expensive, but it basically gives you health regen. Pretty useful. This will give you energy regen. Only works for 1 minute, as it says there. This is stamina regen. You'll get your stamina back faster. Get more loot for an hour. Get more EXP for an hour. So, useful stuff. And then the really expensive stuff is... So this item can be used for various upgrades of the base. Oh yeah, you can upgrade the base as well. So you can unlock more stuff. More on all of that later. See, there's more to this game than you think. But there you go, and then you equip what you want to have. Do I need to talk to Minikin some more? Yeah, he has the exclamation point.
Minikin!
So, what do you need me to do?
Map no finish. Map needs sink. 2 people sink. Minikin only 1. You go there. Sink terminal. Minikin sink. Map works.
Sync? Synchronize the terminal? Okay, I'll try to help you.
Okay, let's repair the map. And let's synchronize the terminal.
Good. Works.
And with that, we'll now have access to this. We'll end up being able to click on it. Like, let me talk to...
Congratulations. You've done well. You and Minikin will go find Dr. Bielik.
And why do we need this guy?
You will need Bielik to survive. The adrenaline surge during the fight helped your brain to adapt. We can activate another of your abilities. Your nerves should be up for it. He's a scientist, geneticist, and biologist. He used to work with Wagner.
I really don't want to have anything to do with a guy like that.
Bielik tried to keep Wagner sane and stood up against him in the end. He managed to escape just in time when Wagner gave the order to eliminate him. And now he's on the run from the soldiers. He suffered a lot of brain damage. His speech centers are hardly functioning. I've stopped further degradation, and he still has his touch when it comes to machines. But don't expect any poetry from him.
But Minikin is still awesome.
The holomap will be useful. Are you ready for the next job?
So we can now use the holomap. From here, we can choose the story modes. You see story. Generic missions, which you can take to just get levels. A biohazard mode, where you have to kill, I think it's so many zombies. It's kind of a wave format. Or is it timed? I think Biohazard is a wave format, and survival mode is timed. You have to survive for so long, while they just throw a ton of zombies at you. Both useful to get some EXP. Also, you might have to do it for a side task. Task. Gain permanent bonuses for a weapon category by killing enemies and by completing challenges. So you can make weapons better by completing these challenges. For example, if I kill 71 more enemies with any pistol, and it tells you the pistols that count here, what counts as a pistol, I'll get 10% more pistol damage and 10% more ammo for secondary weapons. Kill enemies with the Paralyzer. The Paralyzer will do even more damage. That's the Tesla Bolt. Explosive training. Kill enemies with explosives. Hand grenades, mines. Shotgun training. Plus shotgun damage. There are side tasks. Like Minikin wants us to... He has a whole bunch of fake clones out there. And he wants us to take out. Those you have to take first, so make sure you take the side task. You start them. The weapon training, it's always on. You only see these 4 because these are the only weapons I've done. I've used. You'll see the bow one after I use the bow. Custom made equipment we can't use yet. They can be usually repeated as often as you wish, and if you get enough parts. But we can make our equipment somewhat. Make some equipment. I don't know how well it works because I've not done it. And ultimate weaponry. Become available when you reach maximal level. Only the Paralyzer and explosives can be gained sooner. When you master pistol, you can get like an ultimate pistol. That sounds like fun. Again, I don't know about that. And this tells you how many of each thing you have. Now you saw they were really expensive. Don't worry, we'll get them as mission rewards. By killing some enemies, they'll drop them. We'll be able to find them. Go back. There we go. So there are a bunch of side tasks that will open up as we go through the game as well. But with this open, we now have access to the co-op. So thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. Oh yeah, one final thing. I think the game is balanced pretty well between sound and my voice. I may be overpowering it by quite a bit, but honestly, there's not that much going on in the game. There's not that much talking, plus there's subtitles, and it's mostly just kind of some flavor text. You need to hear Minikin though. Minikin's awesome.
Huh? Minikin fix.
Thanks, Minikin. I just like how he's just kind of still jolly, even after everything that's happened. Good character, plus his shop is awesome, because it's all your weapons and everything. But, all of that and more later. Next time, I'll have Night with me, and we will begin going through story, maybe doing some side missions. There is one last thing I want to note about the side task. Sadly, some of them, even though you can do them co-op, will only count for the person that initiated the mission. So, like if I invite Night to my game, and we do, like we'll get one for like Biohazard, to do air processing, for example, even though if we both have that mission, it'll only count for me, which is just sadly just an oversight. This game's a few years old now, so I don't think it'll ever get patched or anything. But, so you'll have to run it twice. But at least you'll have a friend with you. So hopefully that will be, you know, it's more fun than just running it yourself, even if you do have to run it twice. Plus, it's more loot, it's more cash, which you'll need for stuff. Because some of Minikin stuff can be really expensive. Especially if you want to get one of like the mythical items and just use it for a while and keep it upgraded. Or you find a mythical item and you want to upgrade it, that can be expensive. So, there's something to note. If we end up trying to do some of those side tasks, you may end up seeing us run it twice. Just because we have to. But the story we should only have to run once, unless we die, of course. But that'll be a lot of fun because co-op is fun. And it'll be great to have Knight here playing this with me. So, again, hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. Until the next episode, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.